Okay, so I would say the main message of my presentation was that spatial inequalities are a problem for economic, social, and political development. That when we have very big inequalities between places, that the people who grow up in the less favored places, that they suffer from less opportunity to develop themselves and their families and their communities than people who grow up in more fortunate and more dynamic places. In addition, spatial inequality makes societies and countries less stable. It turns groups against one another, diminishes trust, and diminishes the cooperation that we need to move forward together as a nation or as a continent. And the last point that I made in my presentation is that there is a dilemma in economics today. On the one hand, more highly innovative societies tend to be wealthier, but they tend to be more unequal than less innovative societies. And I used the comparison of the United States versus Europe to make this point. The US is highly innovative and highly dynamic, but unfortunately has had a very high level of growth of inequalities between people and places. Europe is less dynamically innovative and more equal. But that leads us to a question for Europe, which is how as Europe could we move forward together to be innovative, but to not have the inequalities of the American pathway toward innovativeness? And those are the points that I wanted to make in my presentation.